Hey everyone, it's Libby from Maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people, the traditional custodians of the land on which these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides in the universal energies. Okay, entertainment only. A couple of little snippets out. Yes, it was West Point, the graduation for the cadets. You've got to remember that the officer cadets signed up during the Biden era, so just putting that out there. What else have we got going on? Oh, Rand Paul and Ron Johnson are pushing back in the Senate against the BBB. Judgment moment, collective awakening for them. Criticising the bill. Johnson came out and said it was immoral. Rand Paul came out and said somebody has to stand up and say that the emperor has no clothes. My goodness, if you've got Rand Paul and Ron Johnson pushing back against you, boy, oh boy, you're doing something really wrong there. Okay, what I want to have a look at in this particular reading. Oh, I posted on in my post section. So if you go to click on Maighstirtarot under any video, takes you to the main page. Used to be called a community, but it's now called posts. So head to that about anonymous for 38 days time from the 23rd of May. So I've noted it in my calendar for the 1st of July, which me being hours before you guys in the US, will probably be my 2nd of July or the night time of the 1st of July. So I'm going to have another look and see what's coming up around that time. Okay, what I want to have a look at, I'm using the Trip and Wait Tarot. For those that are interested, I was going to retire certain decks and I started going through my decks for the nudie, apparently the gratuitous nudie stuff that was on my cards. This is not a channel for you. Please, do not bother commenting and don't even watch. Just go away. But aside from that, so what I've done is I've got a couple of them here. I know some readers sort of hold their fingers over it. Some readers put bikinis on them. I just in a fit of grumpy, 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 I just got the permanent marker and said, right, if that's your attitude, no nudity on it anymore. So I just went through all my decks and said, right, fair enough. Take away that ability to complain and away it goes. Okay, so what I want to have a look at, I'm using the Trip and Wait Tarot. There's a bit of a spat going on at the moment. 45 has come out and publicly called Pootie crazy. Pootie has come out and publicly said that 45 is emotional. It really sounds like a bit of a lover's spat after they've broken up and they just want everybody to know that they're in the right. And oh boy, talk about a lover's spat. Anyhow, this has happened since Felon 45's been to Saudi. Now, I read a couple of weeks ago. Was it a couple of weeks ago or was it only last week? That Felon 45 had changed allegiances to the Saudi Qatar region. There's some funky stuff going on. It's getting really confusing. And what card's on the bottom? Now, there is no nudity. Well, he's got no clothes on. The Emperor has no clothes, but there's nothing hanging out. So if somebody complains about that card, they need to go and get a life. But huge yes, lover's tiff. And yes, Felon 45 has changed his allegiance. Remember, straight after November the 5th, KSB, is it KSB? FSB. FSB, a dude came out and said, right, you owe us. And then there were nudie photos of Melania on Russian television, and nothing goes on Russian television without having the approval of the Kremlin. 10 planes apparently left Moscow on the 25th of May, nighttime of 25th of May, taking the government members. Apparently, a missile was aimed at Putin's helicopter, and narrowly missed. NATO jets were scrambled in regards to we have no idea what's going on. Scramble the jets. Apparently, the Russian military narrowly missed taking down one of their own 380 Airbuses that were full of tourists returning. It was a moment. It was a very, very close moment. Now, I have seen for, goodness me, 18 months now, a something like a missile silo. Now, I know that the Russians have had a couple of missile silos go up, but this is a missile silo going up. So, I'm using the Trip and Wait Tarot. If you want to know what deck it is, just go back to the beginning and pause it and write it down. Let's have a look. What on earth do we need to know about the relationship between Felon 45 and Pootie? What do we need to know? There's stuff happening here. What have we got? The two eights. Okay, two eights. Confusion, tied up, inability to see a way forward, poor choices, just reconsidering what's happening. Okay, and this card, the Star card. The Star card, trying to get the upper hand, trying to create alchemy. Let's see where this goes. Okay, show me what we need to know about the relationship between 45 and Pootie. Well, I had someone on yesterday having a big whinge about, I'm just going to put it out there. A lot of what I have predicted and a lot of what my guides have been brought forward to us is still in play. This isn't a happening tomorrow stuff. It's still in play. So, and I'm not one to toot my own trumpet. I often, my viewers will say, oh my goodness, this has happened that you predicted 6 months ago. I wouldn't have a clue what I predicted 6 months ago. So please don't complain about things not coming to fruition yet. They're still in play. Okay. Yeah, they're still in play. Every sword is bringing a downfall. And when it comes, it's going to be, so show me the relationship. What's happened to the relationship between Felon 45 and Pootie? What do we need to know? Come on down, let's have a look. Sorry about the big verbally intro. Okay, the King of Wands. Action being taken. Looking off to the side, looking off to the left. Now, my left, not his left, looking off to his right, but looking off to the left. We've also got the salamander here, which is about something new coming forward, about regrowth, rebirth. But this is, I can't say I've noticed this. Pyramids in the background. Now, I know the pyramids are in Egypt, but if you're wanting something that signifies the Middle East, it's pyramids. So this is a new announcement, new action. This is the here and now. New action being taken. Middle East. There's even a camel there. My goodness. I only just noticed that. I don't know if you can see that, the little camel there. Yeah. I'm asking about the relationship between 45 and Putin. Well, this is new direction, new growth, new announcements to do with and its Middle East energy. Okay. The challenge is the circles of support, those that supported in the past. Is it in the past? Those that supported the spilt wine. The challenge is going to be those that supported, the wine is now spilt. Oh, on the bottom. Heavy, heavy, chaotic burden. going forward. Okay, at the foundation, the Fool, new journey, possibly. Foolishness, stepping off the cliff, very possibly. You've got the little yappy dog here, supportive dog for the Fool. I'm asking about the relationship. I'll just bring you up ever so slightly so you can see those cards a bit better. I'm asking about the relationship. New, foolish journey. In the past, sneaking out under the cover of darkness, packing up the swords of truth, the swords, potentially the swords of battle. I'm asking about the relationship. I'm going to say sneaking out from the relationship. Taking the swords and going home. This is fascinating stuff. The relationship, not liking what's on offer anymore. There's a new kid in town who's offering me more. We made you a star. I'm picking that up from that card, the energy hanging over it. We, out of the cloud, now think about the election flipping, etc. We made you the star. You owe us. I'm not interested anymore. Holy crumbs. Out of the ether, out of the cloud, out of the Starlink, if you like to call it that. We made you. You owe us. Hoo-wee, this is big breakdown stuff. The immediate future. Kicking over the cups. Kicking over these 3 cups that made them. I know they're spilt. I get the feeling he kicked them over. There is huge, new information going to come forward. It's also my fool's gold. It's also coming out of this cloud. This is big. The opportunity is gripping through the fingers, externally, internally, walking away. So this is like the opportunity was presented. And now Felon 45's walking away. Is the Kremlin going to walk away from Felon 45, the World card, and the hopes and fears? Ending of a chapter. You'll notice my little permanent marker across there. World, Wheel of Fortune, turning. Knight of Pentacles, bringing whatever this was forward. The Justice card. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And then we've got the Sun card. Things being revealed that is going to cause a nightmare situation about the vote flipping. This is my card for the vote flipping. The vote flipping. We've got bruised, battered, beaten up, back up against the wall, got this messaging supporting them, this information supporting them. Russia and Judgment. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And it's in regards to the vote. Holy crumbs. Go to the base. We've got the chaotic burden trying to get this message to this little house here. And if you have a look at the little house, it's got a pentacle on the front of it. Pentacle, we gave you, you owe us. We got this through for you. Cleansing, emotional overwhelming. The Chariot. The Knight of Wands, bringing forward volatile information that's going to entrap those at the White House coming from overseas. And it's to do with the felon, and it's to do with the steel, of the victory. And then it's all over, all over. Throwing under the bus, death card, tower card, ace of swords. Just, you can't make this up. Oh my goodness. You can't. The relationship. Felon, I said that the other week. Felon 45 thinks that the Saudis are going to protect him. It is unraveling at a huge rate of knots. So show me, what do I want to have a look at? Show me what we need to know about the 10 planes that left Moscow. What do we need to know? Oh, okay, thank you. I'm just being told to ask a couple of questions. Overseas. There's my Jack Smith card. King of Swords. Jack Smith, Alex Whiting. Thank you. It's both Jack Smith and Alex Whiting who both work for The Hague. Alex White, so Merrick Garland bought on Jack Smith. Jack's, who's a prosecutor of war crimes, etc., abuse against humanity, etc. Jack Smith bought on Alex Whiting. Look him up. If he doesn't look like Clark Kent from the Superman, I don't know who does. Alex Whiting. Do not underestimate Alex Whiting. He is a repo specialist. Trafficking, money laundering, you name it. He is that's his speciality. Sorry, I'll just get this light a bit better. Oh, it's that time of year. I was actually going to go down to the beach and video for you a video of the sound of the waves over these big pebble bankments that we've got. I'm going to have to do it tomorrow. It's pretty windy out there today. But yeah, do not underestimate what Alex Whiting is going to bring forward. Oh, there was that King of Cups again. Now, someone has mentioned that Joe Biden put in bookmark very clearly what is to happen if government is removed due to election cheating. So is it Biden? Is it Biden? And there he is popping up again. Big stuff here. Okay. Show me. Just a couple of cards. I don't even need a couple of cards. I was going to say, show me, is the Kremlin going to bring forward the information about the election steal? And that's a big yes. That is a big yes. Okay, so I'm going to move on to why did those 10, look what's sticking up. Illusion, smoke and mirrors, poor choices based on addiction and power, Knight of Swords coming forward. So I'm going to say yes, they are. Now, whether it happens before Felon 45 passes or not, okay, show me about these 10 planes leaving Moscow. What do I need? These 10 planes leaving Moscow. There's something big about these 10 planes leaving Moscow. Apparently containing the government. You wouldn't believe the next cards that were after that, the election, the Biden, the information coming from overseas. I'm just putting them back randomly. And then the Sword of Truth as I split the deck. Show me what we need to know about these 10 planes that left Moscow. I just got The Kremlin saying, F you. Who were they saying F you to? Show me these 10 planes leaving Moscow. What do we need to know? Come on down. It's the end. It is the end. With felon 45 switching sides, it's the end. And they know it. Stabbed in the back. Betrayed. Challenged by information coming forward. Money trails. Money that was handed over. This can also be the election, one of my election interference cards. That's the Two of Pentacles and the Six. We gave you, you owed us, and you have not come through. In the past, Star. Again, you like my permanent marker? This is my FU to YouTube. The Star, the alchemy, the Star, the best of, revealing, trying to balance. But it's also the best of democracy. It's my star of hope and healing. Walking away in the immediate future. Leaving. Trying to hold on to what skerrick they can. I'm asking about these 10 planes leaving. Trying to desperately hold on to the last vestiges of what they have. Apparently the Russian share market, even if there is such a thing, just went into free fall with these 10 planes fleeing Moscow. Desperately trying to hold on. Insecurity. Internally, because news came of this figure changing his attention to the Middle East. There is volatile information that's going to come forward. Page of Swords bringing forward this sword of truth about dark money deals that were done behind the scenes. And the Strength card. The taming of the orange Leo. Now, felon 45 is a fellow Gemini. But he has strong Leo. Very much about pandering to, soothing the beast, having power over the beast. We've got here the Chariot, the Two of Swords. So this could be military, truth being brought forward about military partnerships. They've been finding themselves banished out in the cold. They've got nothing to lose. And they're going to self-sacrifice themselves. And we've got here the vote, the election, the voter flipping. Their back is up against the wall. They've got nothing to lose here. We've got temperance, the alchemy, and the treason. Because they bought it. They made him a star, and he's now rejected. My next card is Homeland Security and Russia. On the back foot, having to defend. It just keeps going. We've got here the Knight of Swords, the harsh truth, the devil, The harsh truth coming forward. Now, remember, these showed themselves, but they were in different spots. Harsh truth, the devil. You've got this rah, rah, rah messaging, this alliance messaging. Queen of Swords. Hermit. The secrets being revealed about the victory. Full illumination about the steal. It's going to end up in a nightmare situation and restriction. I think Russia are going to bring it. Now, I have seen for a long time he's changed alliances, and Russia, the Kremlin, have nothing left to lose now. They're losing the war. Their economy is in tatters. They have lost 2 generations, if not more, of men. I mean, they were conscripting from what, 14 up to 70? They got nothing to lose. So I think they're going to expose and bring a downfall of a certain somebody. I can't tell you when, but I did ask about the 10 planes that are leaving. This is big turning point. So I'm going to leave that there. Just watch this space. And the fact that the FBI announced under Kash Patel, announced that they're opening a new investigation into a little baggie of cocaine that was very potentially planted, could have been left over from Donnie Jr.'s days in the White House back in 2023 that was discovered. And what are they looking into? The 2022 Roe versus Wade Supreme Court leak about the documentation behind the decision. The fact that the FBI, it has already been investigated for years and they found nothing. The fact that they've reopened this is a distraction. Beware the distractions. Okay, leave you to it. Love you all. Take care.